Hi everyone, Senator Jason Rarick here at the Capitol, and today I want to talk to you about just your involvement in reaching out to legislators about what's happening here at the Capitol and why it is so important. Today in committee, a bill came forward, and it's one I've been fighting against since the beginning of session. We started hearing about it last summer, and it's around plug-in solar. And I've been sharing with legislators how this just isn't ready. It doesn't meet the National Electrical Code. It hasn't gone through the real process that it needs to go through. Well, the thing is, this is an area as an electrician that I understand completely, and I'm able to speak to it very well. And I just wish other legislators would actually listen, because the Democrats in our Energy Committee all voted to adopt that amendment, even though I was begging and pleading with them not to, based on the safety. But let's face it, most of the issues that come before the legislature for any of us come from an area that we just don't have the background to be able to argue like I've been able to on this plug-in solar issue. It's one that I've talked about my role in the Education Committee, why I so appreciate when superintendents and principals and teachers and just parents reach out, because education's not an issue area that I have a background and experience in. So I need people to reach out and share their experiences, their knowledge of these issues. And I hope people will do that, not only for me, but for so many legislators. And that's why I so appreciate it. I have a number of people that I'm working with on issues that are very important to them individually, and I help connect them to the legislators who play key roles in either getting it done or stopping something from happening. And I hope more and more people start to see that and start to get involved, especially when we see the things that have been happening and going on. We need average people who have these experiences and can share their stories to do that with their elected representatives, so that we don't have so many of these mistakes being made with the legislation that we pass. That's how legislators will learn. That's how they'll truly understand the impacts, what they're voting on and passing, what those impacts will be on Minnesota and on the businesses, on the workers that they're passing them that are going to be impacted. If you don't share your story and what you think is going to happen, most legislators will never know and understand. So I want to thank everyone who over the years has reached out and shared their experiences, shared their stories, and I want to encourage everyone to keep doing that. And not only with me, but with all of the legislators here at the Capitol.